Hey guys, so today's video is going to be a tutorial slash chit chat get ready with me slash giveaway slash holiday video. Like, this is the kitchen sink of makeup videos. Everything but the kitchen sink of makeup videos, I should say. The kitchen sink of makeup videos. What does that even mean? We're doing a little bit of everything today. This look is super easy. I feel like when it comes to holiday makeup, less can definitely be more. I mean, there's always those times where we want to dedicate an extra hour or so to our makeup looks, but for me, I pretty much already have enough on my plate without benefit of adding some elaborate makeup look. I just want to look fresh and glowy and holiday ready, and nothing does that more to me than bronzy toned eyes or gold toned eyes and red lip. I wore this look in my favorites video that I put up a couple of days ago, weeks ago, I don't know. Time is like very abstract to me at this moment, but I got tons of comments on it. You guys wanted to have a tutorial, and even though it's nothing amazingly groundbreaking, it is like my new favorite look, so here it is. We are doing a giveaway in this video, since this video is all around red lips and red lipstick, and Urban Decay was so kind to send me this in the mail the other day. I thought this would be a perfect time to do a giveaway of some lip products. Actually, Urban Decay and Buxom are going to be divvying up, giving out the big prizes in this video. This is one prize you will get. There are 10 red lipsticks in here of different formulas, of different shades of red. There's some creams, there's comfort mattes, there's metallized, there's mega mattes. Like, there's a little bit of something in here for everyone, because to me, if you don't know anything about my makeup preferences, let me tell you, red lips is my favorite thing in makeup and has been for quite some time. But if you are not a fan of the red lip, Buxom has also sent me some more of their products. I have more Buxom lip gloss than I know what to do with. I wear Buxom lip gloss all day, every day. It's my favorite lip gloss brand, so I thought instead of adding to my existing huge Buxom lip gloss collection, I would give this out to you. Mostly a collection of more nude tones, and there's also a mascara in this one. All of this together will be the prize for my giveaway winner. In order to enter the giveaway, you will have to stay tuned to the end of the video to find out all the rules, but I will also have them linked in the down bar below. I will also have any products I used, and any videos I mentioned will also be in the down bar. I think that's all I have to say, so let's just get started. Alrighty, you guys, so we are at the point in my makeup routine where I'm going to start working on my eyes. I just posted a video on YouTube chronicling slash demonstrating what I do for my entire makeup routine from start to finish in terms of like my foundation and concealer and blah blah blah. Check that out. But what I'm going to do really quickly is I'm going to run some eyeshadow primer underneath my lash line. That way when I smoke out my lash line later, it will last all day. I find when I don't do this, my under eye smokage situation just kind of falls apart. I'm going to take my baking powder, which is the Huda Beauty Easy Bake Baking Powder, and press this underneath my eyes. This will help catch all my fallout from my eyeshadow, and it'll lock and load my concealer all day slash night, depending on where you're wearing this, I guess. I'm going to prime my eyes using my Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. Can't use it on my face, so this is how it gets used. I'm gonna go ahead and apply lip balm, especially on a day that why do I always want to talk when I'm putting stuff on my lips? It's ridiculous. Definitely have those lips moisturized and very smooth before you apply a bold lip, and that's what this whole video is about today, so obviously I'm gonna get ready for that. I am working again out of the Jaclyn Hill and Morphe palette. I tend to work out of this one, especially when I'm going for like a neutral look, because I think everybody has this thing by now, and understandably so, it's a great palette. Started using one of the eyeshadows in here recently that I thought I was really not gonna like, and ever since I've used it, I just can't stop using it. I don't feel like looking at the names of all these shadows, so as always, I will insert product shots as we go, but I'm going to go in with this shade right here, with this shade as well, and a fluffy brush. Tap off the excess. I'm really going to start buffing this in to the upper crease. Okay, so next I'm going to go in with this shade from the palette. Mix it with this shade. So this was how I was planning on doing my makeup for Christmas, or like I should say our big Christmas outing. Every year me, my husband, and my daughter go to the Nashville Ballet to see the Nutcracker, and before we go to the show we go to like a really fancy 5-star like bougie ass restaurant. It's just our thing, don't ask, we love to do it. So I was gonna wear this makeup but I changed my mind because I'm gonna wear like, I know it sounds kind of weird, but like a suit. Very Jennifer Aniston-ish. And I'm gonna wear like one of those like lingerie style bodysuits under it, or I think I am. I just ordered it. Ordered it from House of CB. So as long as my chesticles fit in it, I'm gonna wear it underneath. So you'll just be able to see like it peeking out a little bit. Anyway, so I figured if I'm gonna wear like that, like kind of like sexy, if you will, of an outfit, then I would probably go for something like a smoky eye and a nude lip. Plus, my husband, you guys, doesn't really like red lipstick. Not just on me, in general. He's not a fan, which, if you know anything about me or have been watching my channel for any length of time, you know how absolutely gut-wrenching that is, because I love red lipstick. I wear, it's like, I would say if I had a signature look, it would be the one I'm doing right now, because I would rather do like kind of like a smoky but kind of like chill eye makeup look, really focus on my skin, and then do a bold red matte lip with it. That is just like, oh, it's my favorite look. So the fact that he's not really a fan of it is absolutely devastating. It bums me out so bad. Not that I would ever do my makeup the way a man wants me to, like don't get it twisted, but I don't know. Sometimes I like to do my look according to like what I know he likes, just for the look on his face when you walk into the room and he's just like. At this point, you're gonna take any of the colors that you're running on your lid and take them on your lower lash line. Do you know this is the first time on camera that I went to say lid and it didn't come out upper lash line? Like, what can I say? I'm amazing. Okay, next I'm going to take this shade in the palette and start kind of feathering it in a little bit. I'm really looking forward to making my best of beauty, my worst of beauty, because I think one of the things that's going on worst of beauty this year is the beauty community. Like, no tea, no shade, no pink lemonade, but I also want to do like a New Year's look, and while I'm doing it, I want to do it chit chat style. Kind of want to talk about the future, my channel, things I'm sick of, things I'm looking forward to. Like a yearly wrap up. This year was rough, pumpkins, dude. It was one of the hardest years I've ever had, easily. That being said, one of the things that I am like coming to terms with, I guess you could say, I set this goal for myself where I was like, I want to be more adventurous with my makeup, and I started trying to play with like all these crazy cut creases, which I'm so sick of. And then like every time I did it, like it was cool, but A, did not feel worth all of the work, because these kind of looks that I do on my channel, or like I'm doing right now, if I wasn't talking, I could do this in like 15 minutes and I feel just as pretty and as glamorous as I would feel if I sat here and messed with a cut crease for 45 minutes. Whether it's a matter of the fact that like I'm not proficient in cut creases, I don't know, I'm gonna be true to me. That was a very lengthy way of saying if you think this look is boring, I'll concur. So I really wanted to make a video about mental health during the holidays, like very dedicated to it, but I have just bit off way more than I can chew this holiday season. We booked ourselves heavy. So I thought I'd touch a little bit on some of it really quickly while I have you. You guys, if there's one thing I will say about the holidays, if you're finding yourself being in a dark place this year, you need to set boundaries for yourself, and you need to decide what things are actually good for you. And one of the things in particular, or two of the things I should say in particular, that I feel like a lot of people struggle with during the holidays that might contribute to the fact that they're unhappy. I'm not saying that these two things are the reasons they're struggling with some mental illness, but they definitely can exacerbate the symptom, is forcing yourself to interact with family members that do not make you happy or do not put you in a good place for the sake of them being family, or overexerting yourself, be it financially or with your time or whatever, because somehow you've just got it in your head that that's what Christmas is all about. It's absolutely not, or the holidays I should say are about, because it's definitely not. I feel like it's really toxic in a way way to have this narrative. I've seen it forever. Like, I've never not known this narrative exists, where it's like family above all else. Family is the most important thing. And like, while that can be true, if your family is what's making you miserable, or if they make you feel bad about yourself, they don't put you in a good place, like in that instance, family is not everything. Ultimately, you as an individual is the #1 priority. You cannot give to others what you do not have within yourself. And if you're depleting your resources, be it once again financial, or your energy, or your happiness, or your time, you're depleting it in the sake of making other people happy, it's so counterproductive. Going in with my next shade right now, just so I keep this conversation going. This is something I see a lot, and I just feel like it's a sad narrative that I hope becomes a little less prevalent. I mean, if you have a healthy family relationship and healthy dynamic, obviously, anyone in your life, not even family, anyone in your life who makes you feel good, respects you, treats you well, respects your boundaries, is there for you, those are the people that matter. It does not matter if it's friends or family or co-workers even, or whomever it is, I don't know. That's who you give your time and your energy to. So if you are already struggling with kind of how you're feeling these days, and you're dreading going to Christmas dinner or whatever the case may be this year, don't go. Just don't do it. You're not gonna feel better for having done it. On the same token, if you're finding yourself feeling guilt around not spending enough money on people, or going out of your way enough for people, or traveling far enough for people, whatever the case may be, don't do it. Like, our bodies are very smart, and they will tell us when something doesn't feel good or if it's not right. I did say that part of what I wanted to do in a video about mental health was kind of give you guys alternatives for things you could do to celebrate the holidays that would be much more in the vein of self-care. And though I cannot actually dedicate any time to doing that right this minute, I did think it would be a good idea to maybe give you guys some options. Really quick, I'm gonna go ahead and move in with my next color, which you guys already know. NARS Coconut Grove. All else fails. If you genuinely are down in the dumps and you need something to do with your time on Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, any time during this holiday season, or any time of the year, to kind of help give yourself that Christmas spirit, or if you just, like I said, don't want to do the family stuff, 2 things I think would be a great idea to do. #1, go volunteer your time. When I was going through my really deep depression, one of the things my therapist told me constantly when I was feeling really low was be of service to others. That is one of the easiest, best ways to kind of help pull yourself out of things. It really kind of helps you take inventory of what's important. It helps you take inventory of all the gifts you have to give. Like, go find a way, if possible, to dedicate some time and energy to helping others in any capacity that you can possibly do. I guarantee you, if you feel yourself really hurting, and if you are, I'm so sorry, like, I know exactly how you feel. I can tell you from personal experience that is one of the best ways to kind of help pull you out of it. And the other thing I was gonna suggest is just to have a full-blown self-care day. So this color, really quickly, is actually the star of the show. This is the color that I said was in the palette and I didn't think I was gonna like, and now that I've been using it, I use it all the time. It's SBN. I'm gonna start pressing this all over the lid. But as far as like a self-care day goes, I do mean that in every sense of the word. If you're depressed, eating shitty food that's gonna weigh you down and make you feel kind of like lethargic, or drinking alcohol if you're already in a depressed state, is not self-care. I don't mean a self-glutton day. I mean, like, take extra care of yourself that day. Sleep in, get up, stretch, maybe meditate. I'm planning on doing a video about meditation soon, but I'm telling you, that is one of the things that really helped pull me out of my depression, was meditation. Meditate, take a really luxurious bath or shower, read something that you enjoy, watch a show that you enjoy, something that really empowers you and makes you happy. Cook yourself, or find really nutritious, healthy, light food, because you'd be shocked how quickly that actually kind of turns things over for you and will make you feel better. This is not gonna sound like self-care. You're gonna be like, really, bitch, why would I want to do that on my holiday? But clean. I know that sounds so weird, but studies have shown that if you clean your immediate area, whether it's like your bedroom, your living room, whatever, just turn some music on, light a candle, and just tidy the house, like, it gives you an instant boost of serotonin because you have completed a task, and that is a natural thing that like makes humans feel happier. Also, for me, if my life, at least like aesthetically, like looking around at it, looks a little bit it together, it definitely helps me get this sorted out, because if I'm already stressed or anxious and not having an easy time and my surroundings are really messy, I don't know why, it just makes things so much worse. Then maybe you should like write an email or send a letter or a card to somebody who you know could really, this goes back to the initial thing I said of trying to be a service of others, send it to someone who you know could really use it, like someone who could really use the positive attention, or maybe you know someone who could use a shoulder to cry on. Just be there for others, and that alone, like I said, has been proven to help you get kind of out of a dark place. Either way, whatever you decide to do this holiday season, if you are having a hard time, I will leave the National Suicide Prevention Hotline down below. Tons of other things you could do. There are apps. I don't know how vetted they are, but in a situation like this where if you need someone to talk to, you can utilize that will put you in touch with a therapist. Please reach out. I know that when you're depressed, you kind of feel like nobody cares or nobody understands, or you don't want to burden people. That's just not true. People love you. People care. You do matter. There are ways out, and I am rooting for you. Also, to enter this giveaway that I'm doing, what I want you guys to do, all the information will be on Instagram. If you guys aren't on Instagram, I'm sorry. I've tried to do YouTube giveaways in the past, and every time I do, something goes wrong. So we're doing it on Instagram this year, this time, whatever. What you're gonna have to do is you're going to have to tag someone in the photo in order to enter, but I don't want you to tag them necessarily just to make them aware of the giveaway. I want you to tag them and tell them something nice. Tell them something that you think they need to hear. Reach out to someone who you think might need to hear it, and because I want you to do that, you can enter as many times as you want. Usually it's one entry per person, but on that picture, tag everybody you know and tell them they're loved, they matter, they're important, because I think that is really what the holidays are about. If I can do anything to kind of spread that kind of cheer, then I'm gonna. I'm gonna turn the camera off really quickly and do lashes, liner, and mascara, and I'll be right back to finish everything else up. I'm gonna go ahead and finish up the rest of my complexion. This is my Charlotte Tilbury Film Star Bronze and Glow. I can't show it to you because it's literally shattered. I broke it on camera when I was using it a couple of videos, or my last video I think it was, and my new one hasn't arrived. For bronzer, I'm gonna mix it up and do the Hourglass Luminous Bronze Light with the Becca Capri Coast, and I can tell there's schmutz on my lashes. Let me try to correct that really quick. Gonna mix these two guys together on my bronzer brush and bronze up my skin. Then I'm going to take the Milani Luminoso blush, which to this day is the only blush I have ever successfully, completely went through. There's not a lot of products that I have like cleared, but this is definitely one of them. I'm going to go ahead and buff my Hourglass Dim Light Powder all over my skin. I'm going to take my Catrice Cosmetics Champagne Campaign Highlighter, and I'm going to put it basically everywhere. If I had to say where the drugstore has kind of like dupe for the type of powders that are similar to Hourglass, it would be this. Like, it's just the prettiest, like lit from within, glowy without being chunky. It's such a nice highlighter. I use it literally all the damn time. But I'm gonna just take it up just a little bit with the Cali Glow highlighter from Persona Cosmetics in the color Zuma, and I'm just gonna put this right here. You're really only gonna be able to see this if you catch me from the side. Catch you from the side, how about that? That was so stupid. It just kind of gives you like a little bit more of a glow. And since we're not doing like any glitter, which I know most people feel like compelled to use whenever it's the holidays, that'll give us like that shine that is synonymous with kind of festive holiday makeup. I set my face using the Morphe Continuous Setting Mist. So while I am waiting for my face to dry, I thought I would talk to you guys quickly about some of my favorite red lipstick. Typically when it comes to red lips, I really like liquid lips because I feel like they give the most pigmentation, they last longer. There are a few matte, like traditional bullet lipsticks that I really like, MAC Ruby Woo being one of them, and definitely this color from Urban Decay called 714. This guy is long lasting and it even stains your lips a little bit, which means that even if it starts to fade over the course of the evening, you'll still have a little bit of pigment on your lips that won't make the fading like quite as obvious. But in terms of my favorite liquid lips that are red, Juvia's Place is the one I would recommend for my melanin queens. This is the color Afric. I don't know if I'm saying that right. From Anastasia, Seraphine is my favorite red lip. It's not like a traditional like blue based bright kind of pinup red. It's a little bit deeper. It's gorgeous on literally everyone. From ColourPop, the color Saigon is a very intense matte red. It's not the most comfortable formulation, but it definitely packs a punch for the price. Too Faced Lady Balls is really nice as well, but the only thing I find with this one versus other reds that I have is this one definitely isn't completely matte. So if you want something that's just like matte from the second you put it on and is a little bit more budge proof, then this one might not be best for you, but the color is beautiful. Today I'm gonna use Persona Cosmetics Holy Grail. Every time I wear this lately, you guys are like, what red lipstick is that? And that goes to show you that I guess technically not all reds are created equal. When it comes to reds, you can get any type of shade of red you prefer. I will tell you that a more blue based red tends to make your teeth look really white. Every time I wear a true blue based red, people are like, how do you whiten your teeth? And I'm like, I think it's the lipstick. I've tried tons of red lip liner, but my favorite lip liner to use with a blue based red is definitely MAC Cherry. I'm gonna go ahead and line my lip. So the two biggest tips I can give you in terms of application of a red lip that I would really encourage you to follow strictly, which is to take care of your lip skin. That's such a weird phrase, your lip skin. Exfoliate your lips if you feel like you have some dry skin, and or this will actually stop you from having dry skin on your lips. Use a lip balm regularly. I use the Aquaphor Lip Repair. You guys have seen me talk about this for like over a year now. I use it every day. Like, I keep my lips slathered in this stuff and I never get chapped lips or have dry lip issues or anything like that. So definitely exfoliate and or keep your lips hydrated at all times to avoid the need to exfoliate. If you find your Cupid's bow, which is, if you have one, which is this little like dip you have right here in the top center of your lip, and you pick one, I'll call it a peak, like it comes to a point on each side. You pick one of the points and you draw a line going away from it. Same thing on the other side. Obviously I still have some lip meat right here in the middle, but this will kind of give me like a guide to start drawing my lips so that there's like a fighting chance that they'll be even, if that makes sense. Then if you take like your pencil in the middle of the X that you just created and go down in the center. These are just kind of like starting points to give you an idea. I look so funny. I look like, what was that Star Wars movie that came out in like the early 2000s where she was just like rocking like this red stripe in the middle of her lip. It'll just kind of give you a guide. It's not foolproof 100% of the time. If you're gonna overline your lips, a tip I will give you is your bottom lip is typically naturally fuller than your top lip. Sometimes I like my lips to look the same thickness. It just depends. You know what I'm saying? It's just makeup. It's not rocket science. It washes off. It is what it is. I'm just gonna go ahead and line mine. If you are gonna overline as well, a tip would be to only kind of like overline and add more volume in the center. That tends to make it look a little bit more natural than having it like overlined and like wide from inner corner to the center, like sausage lip status. I don't know. This Persona Cosmetics wand actually would make it very easy not to have to use lip liner, but alright guys, this is the completed makeup look. It's super easy, super chill, but I do think no matter what your level of experience or expertise rather in makeup artistry, this would seriously flatter anyone who wears it. And in order to enter the giveaway, you are going to have to repost the photo that I put on Instagram. You'll know which photo it is because it'll say giveaway. You're gonna repost it, tag one of your friends in it that you think needs to hear something really, really nice. You can enter as many times as you want on Instagram. I will announce the winners on January 2nd. Unfortunately, the prizes will not be there in time for the holidays, but you know how it is. And if I wait till January 2nd to announce, that'll give us time for like the postal situation to calm down. So when I do send it to you, it won't take forever to arrive. So anyway, I hope you guys are having an amazing day. Make sure you're subscribed if you are not. Check the down bar for links to all my social media platforms. Catch you in the next one.